Justine is British, but now lives in America. She has decided she wants to be a monkey mum.
One of the reasons why I chose George, I know that the breeder, she has him that's already available, that's already, quote, pulled from his mother. So knowing that doesn't make me feel quite as bad. I certainly wouldn't have done an adult monkey. All the research, all the other breeders that I've spoken to have absolutely said, you know, do not even go there. So hopefully I have a clean sheet to build that relationship with.
She's travelled to Virginia to buy a baby monkey she found on the internet.
It's a major commitment, you know, lived 35, 40 years, but ready to do it. Been married for 20, so I figured we've done that okay, so I'll be okay with the monkey as well. So I'm excited because they're so childlike and they're so human-like. My hopes are that it will be great for the family, that it'll be educational for all of us. I'm excited to see what Charlie, my 4-year-old's response will be.
Justine is about to meet her newborn baby boy for the first time.
Gail?
Yes, indeed.
Hi, nice to meet you.
How was your flight?
It was good. It was good. I'm tired, but it was good.
Did you have any immediate questions before we bring the baby out?
No, I don't. I don't think I do. I'm just excited to see him, and I think all the questions will come once I see him, I think.
All right, you want to put your pocketbook down, and I'll go get him, and I'll bring him out to you.
Great, okay.
Give me just a second.
Okay.
This is your mama. This is your mama.
Oh, my goodness me.
What do you think?
Hello. Oh, he's so beautiful. Oh, look. George. Hello, little man.
Oh, he's giving you faces.
He is. He's smiling and raising his eyebrows and doing all kinds of things.
Monkeys have a range of facial expressions that are often misread by humans. What can be perceived as a smile is actually an expression of defense or attack.
There's often a misunderstanding of some of the social signals that the animals use. For instance, a fear grimace or a face threat is sometimes looked at and interpreted by humans as a grin or a laugh.
Are you smiling? Are you smiling to me? You are.
Justine has a request.
But I'm just a baby.
Could I have a look at his mum and dad?
Sure can.
Yeah, I'd like to see.
This is the dad. Mom is on the right.
Okay, yeah.
And I leave the baby there. I would not bring the baby here because that would be adding insult to injury.
Yes, yeah.
And it would make her, she knows it's him. I don't want to hurt her feelings by letting her know that we're
Doing what we're doing.
Yeah, I think that's teasing, and I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Do you not feel a bit guilty taking the babies away from the mom?
No, not at all. They know that in the first 30 days I'm going to take that baby. And by that time, they're kind of over it anyway. There's 2 moms over there that's been with me for 19 years.
Wow.
When they see me with a net,
I know.
and their history.
Really?
It's time for some monkey business.
And his price is $55.
Okay.
Baby George costs $5,500 US. Most young babies would sell for between $5,000 and $8,000.
Of his name, if you...
There you go, thank you, ma'am. This must be tough for you.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
But
When you get
I know
touched
I've
with
got
certain
another one on the back of a mom.
Yeah.
That comes off next. And then you saw the other ones in his cage. Both of them are pregnant.
Yeah.
This in for you. Hug him, please.
Thank you.
All right,
It's
Mr.
okay.
Mess.
All righty.
Okay.
To take an infant from its mother at such a young age really alters the developmental trajectory that that animal's on and changes it forever, with some unforeseen consequences potentially when they're adults in terms of aberrant behaviors.
Once the monkey baby has been adopted by its human surrogate mum, the real humanization process begins. Primate trainer Lisa has been showing monkey mums how to look after and tame their monkids for the last 16 years. A legend in the monkid world, 45-year-old Lisa is often called the Monkey Whisperer. Lisa has her own monkid, Mugwai, who is 16 years old and travels with Mum everywhere.
Is that your pet, then?
Is this my pet? No, it's not my pet. It's my companion for life.
Aww.
New monkey mum Justine is meeting Lisa before she takes baby George home for an introduction on how to be a monkey mum.
I bought a black cat capuchin male monkey. His name is George.
George? Are you really?
His name is George.
Like,
Curious George.
Curious George.
The relationship that we are going to have with him in the future, and I always like to say family, because everybody that's with me is my family. We're monkey people, we're crazy people, and you just entered into our world.
People will have to consider if you can't take 100% and commit yourself to 40 years. I mean, I'm in it for the long haul.
Bringing up a monkid is expensive. If George lives to the age of 40, he is likely to cost Justine $70,000 US or more.
The thing is, I do not like any fringe. You can do anything to him. You can hang him by his tail, anything. I mean, this is what, the mothers do this all the time, you know? You have to remember he's a wild monkey, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, this is basically, I peed, this...
Baby George has wet the bed.
He needs to get used to diapers. His butt has to callus. And don't be afraid. He's not going nowhere, okay? This is very natural. We're not being cruel.
Yeah.
The mother is jumping from branches to branches. Makes you nervous?
It doesn't really make me nervous. I find it sort of quite shocking, you know, to see it.
Taming, you have to constantly be on him 100%. Serious things can happen.
Justine has a lot to think about as she takes George home to his new life. In a few years from now, George will hit puberty, and that's when the real problems can start. This family is experiencing firsthand what it's like to be around adolescent monkids.
No.
It's mid-morning in Oregon, Ohio. 36-year-old mom Charlene is changing her 2-year-old Grivet monkey Michael's diaper. She has had Michael since he was just a few days old.
I fell in love with him. I mean, he was so tiny and so small, and I'm like, I don't care how much he cost, you know. He was in my heart right away. I mean, just like with my kids, I knew right away that they would be with me. All right. All done.
Today, Charlene's family are going to see her best friend, fellow monkey mom, Cece, who owns a pet shop. "42-year-old divorcee Cece is mum to Grivet monkeys Ronnie, who is 4 years old, and Daisy, who's 3. Ronnie is just entering adolescence, which is making him rather feisty.
Ronnie and Michael are brothers.
They're full brothers.
Michael will also be approaching adolescence soon.
I do worry about his behavior changing when puberty hits. I know that he's going to become more aggressive and he's going to become more dominant.
While Michael's puberty is still a couple of years away, his brother Ronnie's behavior is becoming more and more threatening.